The British royal family is once again in the global spotlight, but this time, the attention is drawn to a deeply personal matter that goes beyond the usual public appearances and ceremonial duties. The health of King Charles III has taken a significant turn, sparking widespread concern across the nation. The monarch's recent hospitalization due to complications from his ongoing cancer treatment has put his condition in sharp focus, igniting fears not only for his health but also for the future of the monarchy itself. Prince William and Princess Catherine, who have long been pillars of the royal family, are reportedly feeling the emotional strain as they cope with their father's difficult battle. Behind closed doors, sources say they are deeply distressed by the toll the diagnosis has taken on King Charles, and the couple is grappling with how best to support him during such a challenging time. As the king continues with his cancer treatment, uncertainty looms over his long-term prognosis. This, coupled with his advancing age, has prompted renewed conversations within the royal family about the future both of the monarchy and of King Charles himself. For those close to Buckingham Palace, it has become clear that the king's priorities are shifting. His health challenges have pushed him into a period of reflection, and his role as monarch has evolved in the face of these struggles. As his body battles the effects of cancer, the king's mind has turned inward. Insiders reveal that one of his main concerns now is repairing the broken bonds within his family, specifically with his youngest son, Prince Harry. Prince William, always the dutiful heir, is reportedly acutely aware of the severity of his father's condition. The reality of limited time, as indicated by the medical professionals, has instilled a sense of urgency within the royal family. While King Charles remains committed to his royal duties, even during such a trying time, the signs are clear. He is reconsidering his approach to royal engagements and seeking to make amends with those who matter most to him. Recent changes in the king's schedule reflect this shift. Gone are the packed itineraries and non-stop engagements. Instead, he is focusing on a more limited but purposeful selection of duties, while privately dealing with his health and the family tensions that have plagued him for years. At the top of his mind is reconciling with Prince Harry, a son whose relationship with the monarch has been in turmoil for years. In private moments, Charles has expressed his deep desire to repair this relationship before it is too late. However, this is no simple task. Prince Harry, once the royal family's golden child and beloved by the public for his military service and charity work, has spent the last few years distancing himself from the institution. His marriage to Meghan Markle further complicated his relationship with the monarchy, as they both made bombshell accusations of racism, mistreatment, and betrayal against the royal family. These accusations won him both supporters and critics, but they undeniably caused a rift that has been difficult to heal. The situation is made even more complicated by Meghan Markle's continued reluctance to engage with the royal family. According to insiders, she remains steadfast in her position, unwilling to rebuild bridges with King Charles and Queen Camilla. Her refusal to mend ties has placed an additional strain on the already fragile relationship between Prince Harry and the rest of the royal family. As the king's health remains uncertain, Prince William has reportedly been called upon to play a central role in the delicate task of mending the relationship between his father and his younger brother. Whether he will succeed in this monumental challenge is still to be seen, but those within the royal household believe that William's leadership will be crucial in the coming weeks and months. The hope is that with his help, Prince Harry and King Charles can find common ground before it is too late, though the emotional barriers between them are vast. For King Charles, the prospect of reconciliation with his son is more than just a personal wish, it has become one of his deepest desires as he faces an uncertain future. In recent weeks, the king has grown increasingly reflective about his role in the family and his legacy. As the weight of his illness looms over him, he has found himself grappling with the consequences of years of strained relationships, especially with his own children. His previous actions, many of which were considered controversial, including his public feuds, legal battles, and critiques of his family, have only made the task of healing these wounds all the more difficult. For Prince Harry, the situation is just as complicated. Once heralded as the people's prince, Harry's image has become increasingly divisive. His marriage to Meghan Markle was seen as a break from royal tradition, a symbol of a modern monarchy that embraced change. However, this same break from tradition has come at a great cost. By severing ties with the institution that shaped him, Harry lost the public's protective embrace. The fallout from his explosive accusations against the royal family, ranging from claims of racism to allegations of betrayal, has earned him both admiration from critics of the monarchy and disdain from its supporters. The prince now faces a precarious position, where his past actions have left him without the safety net of his royal status, and the public is watching closely to see what steps he will take next. Behind the scenes, Prince Harry's emotional state has been described as fragile. Recently, he was said to have broken into tears after receiving heartbreaking news that left him feeling isolated and wounded. A source close to the Duke revealed that Harry is struggling with feelings of loss and regret. His ongoing legal battles and public disputes, particularly with Centabile chairwoman Sophie Chundaka, have left him in a state of shock. The accusation of harassment and bullying has been a major blow, and Harry himself is reportedly reeling from the fallout. His close friend, Alex Rayner, expressed his belief that the accusations stemmed from jealousy over Harry's marriage to Meghan Markle, but the damage has been done. Whether Harry will be able to recover from this latest setback remains uncertain. Amid these personal battles, King Charles is continuing his recovery from a shocking hospital visit last week. While the public remains on edge about his condition, there has been some positive news regarding his health. The king is reportedly in talks to extend a surprising offer to the US president, who has already responded publicly. Though the details of this offer remain confidential, the mere prospect of such a diplomatic move signals the king's continued commitment to his royal duties, even as his health remains fragile. Following his hospital stay, King Charles returned to Clarence House in London before retreating to his country home at Highgrove to recover over the weekend. Princess Anne, who has always been known for her unwavering dedication to her family and royal duties, was seen visiting her brother shortly after attending a royal reception with him. Her support during this challenging time has been invaluable, and her visit serves as a reminder of the tight-knit bond between the siblings, despite the public-facing tensions within the royal family. Looking ahead, King Charles is set to attend several key events in the coming days, including a celebration of Papua New Guinea's 50th anniversary of independence, an aviation charity event, and a meeting with the UK Prime Minister. Despite his health struggles, the king remains determined to fulfill his royal duties, though it is clear that his role may need to be adjusted in the coming months, depending on his recovery. Next week, King Charles and Queen Camilla will embark on a state visit to Italy, which will also mark their 20th wedding anniversary. The significance of this trip cannot be overstated. It will be a poignant reminder of the couple's long-standing partnership, one that has weathered many challenges, both public and private. As King Charles continues his battle with cancer, the monarchy stands at a crossroads. Whether the king will be able to continue his royal duties at the same pace, or whether his role will be reduced in the face of his health struggles, is still uncertain. Regardless of the outcome, it is clear that the monarchy's future will be shaped by how the royal family handles these challenges, both personal and institutional. For King Charles, reconciliation and healing within his family remain a central concern, and time is running out for him to mend the ties that have been broken for so long. In the coming weeks, the British public, government officials, and royal advisors will all be closely watching the situation, recognizing that the future of the monarchy may hinge on the king's ability to manage his health while fulfilling his royal duties. The next chapter in the monarchy's history remains unwritten, and its trajectory will depend on the decisions made in the coming months.